Yep, I guess I hear you. Hear me?
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, we're
Hey,
live.
here we go.
We are live now. Okay, so I am not here alone. I turned that music down. We're a little rusty here. We, as in me. Oh, I'm turning the wrong volume down. As I'm saying, I'm turning you down, James.
Uh-oh.
So during the live, we were trying to figure out how to. I don't know if my audio peaking. No. We were trying to figure out how to communicate while it's doing the countdown thing, because when we first started this, we just kind of sit here awkwardly and we can't hear each other. I just figured it out, James. Like, I heard me. Like, you said you heard me right before we went live.
Yeah, I heard you stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like
that's
2 seconds.
Here nor there. It's been a minute, but we're back, and I had to throw all this up really quick, and hopefully I got everything up right, and we're actually live. If there's anybody watching while we're live, it's no help if we're not live right now, and you're watching this on the replay. Is this working? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Because it's been, I think, 2 months, James, since we've done this. So
Since the last one, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually open up the comment section over here.
I seen we had 2 viewers. Now they're gone. Somebody left. So we bored somebody already. So anyways.
Like, who are these guys?
Yeah, usually we do a longer countdown. It allows people to roll in. But since this is kind of like a test, even though we kind of got it down now, I wanted to just call it a test because I had to reset my computer this week, and I had to reinstall, replug everything in. So I wasn't sure what was going to work and what wasn't. So far, so good, I think. But yeah. So we wanted to go live today, and I know there's a few things we want to talk about in the camera world. So things that are new.
Yeah.
Releases. There's been a few new things that have dropped this month.
Yeah, I'm excited for them all.
there's always something, you know. It's just always something. It's crazy that there's still stuff to spend money on. So, but first, I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about at the beginning of this. Anything new going on? Any new upcoming stuff? I can talk a little bit about what I want to do coming to this channel. Music's looping. Stop that.
Yeah, I kind of want to start this out with kind of what I just texted you about, reaching my inner Austin Robinson this morning.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, no, it is, yeah.
Okay.
So this morning I had a meeting with my team here in Indy, and we were over Teams, and I was like, you know what? This morning I'm going to use my pod mic. So I got the XLR cables. I got my Scarlett Focusrite, and I plugged that into my dongle so that way I could plug it into my computer. And we started the meeting, and they were like, "Is that a podcasting mic?" And I was like, "Yeah." So then I told them, I was like, everything that I have, like, interconnected to be able to plug into my computer, and they're like, "That might be doing the most."
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, "Oh well, it's fine."
Even though technology, we've made it simple to have video calls remote, we still got to complicate it and make it better.
Exactly. So next up, I'm going to try my camera.
Yes. I mean, I was surprised you jumped on now. That I thought you had your camera hooked up at this moment. You don't? This is a webcam?
This is webcam, yeah. Straight from the eCam.
Getting better and better these days. But yeah, it's that enhanced human remote experience, you know? Maybe we'll be able to reach out and like tickle each other one day, even remote, you know, like your Zoom tickle, or like a handshake, I guess. Or maybe we just smell each other. I always make a joke too when I jump on a call. It's like, sorry about my coffee breath. But there's perks to that, the remote side of that. So anyways, I thought you were going to say like you bought a bunch of stuff you didn't need or something. You said.
Oh, well, I mean, that's I have a few other things I want to get for Oregon, and I'm just kind of like, do I need it? How much more weight will that add? I mean, I texted you about I think it's Condition, that company that sells those like knockoff Pelican cases.
Yeah, I've never seen them before. They look nice. They look better than Nanook. Or
yeah, so
Nanook. I got Nanook. I get the Nanook ones and then like the Harbor Freight brand.
The
Apache.
Harbor Freight ones, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have a few of the Harbor Freight ones that, I mean, they'll still hold up pretty well,
yeah.
but
Oh yeah, they do. I don't know if I'd fly with them, but they.
yeah,
Have you flown with them? The Harbor Freight
I
ones?
haven't, no. And that's what makes me think, I'm like, should I just spend, because the one that I was looking at that has those, like the little compartments in the lid or in the top of the, um, really the Pelican case one is only, it's really not, I think it was like 25, $30 more expensive. I'm like,
Hmm. Yeah.
I feel like I could just spend a little bit of extra
To get the
probably.
Pelican. Yeah, I don't own
Yeah.
any. I don't own any Pelican cases. I just got a
Oh,
bunch of
you
those
don't?
Nanook. Yeah, no, I don't own any Pelican.
Oh.
I have all Apache, and then I got a bunch of those Nanook ones when B&H did their sale, which I'm really glad I got. I like the Nanook, but I think my friend Rhett, we did a YouTube video on his Pelican case. He got Pelican seems more durable. Nanook seem to have some like
Hmm.
the lid kind of, at least the ones I got the same. They're all the same model. It kind of has some flex to it. I mean, I trust them. They're durable. The interior's nice,
Yeah.
but yeah, I never heard of condition.
Yeah, I don't know if they're a new company or not. I mean, it just kept coming up in my Facebook feed, and I'm like, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like as far as like traveling with them on a plane. Granted, you know, I'd use that as the overhead, luggage thing. But
Yeah, I don't
um,
fly too much with gear, so um, I'm always worried about that. So like
hmm
I'm always worried if I don't know. I just don't have enough experience flying with gear. Driving with gear, yeah, back driving around a
I
little, but
feel like I'm kind
flying.
of like the master of flying with gear
I
now.
bet by now, would you
After
fly out
3 years.
yeah, 3 years? What is it? Once or twice a month?
Yeah, sometimes twice a month. Yeah, like
Jeez.
this month I traveled out twice. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm waiting to see if the comments are. I don't know if anyone's commented yet. If anyone is, I know I seen we had like 6 people in here. Um,
Yeah, it goes up from like one and then jump to five and then it'll just like what?
yeah, I just want to see the comments. If I got the comments hooked up right through Ecamm, if they're actually gonna come
Mhm.
through here. I don't know if they will or not. I don't know. I may jump on
Okay.
and just comment myself and see what the stream looks like from the other side.
Yeah, if you do,
I
yeah, I'll
probably
let you know.
should have it up to see what it's looking like. Um, I don't even see. I didn't even get notified it went live. I went live early. Are we here? Yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay, so it's working. Um, did I count as
Go.
another view here? Trying to see. No.
Nope, still at one. So it might be lagging just a little
I'm
bit.
gonna send a check comment. See if that goes through on there. Check. Um,
Yep, there we go.
cool. It went on. Banned.
Yeah.
That's not good. I wonder if I can remove this now. Can I remove it from here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I still.
hmm
How do I get it to go away? I there. Oh, it says double click. Okay, because I used last time we were live. I had the Elgato app,
hmm
and
Yeah, I remember
I was
that.
using that to bring them up, but I don't have that hooked up right now. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do all this right now on the. But yeah, I mean to change the topic there.
No, yeah, you're good. Um, no, I guess I'll kind of go into what I'm planning. Austin, you already know about this, but for our viewers, I've done a lot of soul searching over the past like I don't know, like 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and finally decided to start my own YouTube channel.
Yes, another one. Join us over here. Yes, I'm excited. So does the channel exist already, or
It does, yeah. It's just under my name, just James Rossman. Yeah.
all right? So I wish I had
So,
a little thing to plug you in here, so people can go subscribe to. Is it James Rossman? Just James Rossman?
yeah, just James Rossman. Yep.
James Rossman,
hmm
and go subscribe over there because you're gonna have some awesome photography content.
Dude, yes. Like next month, which actually, just a couple hours ago, I went to go pick up my aunt from the airport that lives out in Oregon. So she's gonna be here for a little over a week, and then she goes back, and then a couple days later, I go out to Oregon. So we we were actually so I'm doing the photo trip all over Eastern Oregon. So I'm super stoked for that. Um, Originally the plan was I would fly in, we'd wait, which I'll be flying in on a Sunday, and we'd be traveling on a Monday. But my uncle was like, why don't we just, as soon as we come pick you up, we'll come back to the house, we'll get our stuff, and then um, we'll start traveling. So I was like, yes.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to see Oregon. So we did a road trip once. It was from Seattle back to Indiana here, and
Hmm.
I don't think we. I'm trying to remember if we went through Oregon. No, I wanted to stop off in Oregon because I really wanted to see the redwoods, and we didn't get
Yeah.
to. Just
Well,
time
the
didn't line up.
I think the redwoods aren't those. That's not California, right?
I thought it was Oregon.
Is that the big? You're talking about the big trees?
Big old trees, big old red trees. Yeah.
Yeah, that's California.
What? I thought it was
I'm
Oregon.
pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I'm sure California probably has them, right? Because isn't Oregon touch
Yeah, you're talking
California?
about the Redford Forest or Redwood Forest. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it really California?
Hmm.
What
Hmm.
am I thinking of in Oregon then? Oh, well.
I'm not sure. I mean, Oregon has a ton because I remember when you guys stopped by Mount Rainier, didn't you?
We did. We didn't get to do a lot there.
Okay.
Yeah, because by the time we got there, the sun was going down and we had to hit the road.
Hmm.
We did. We stopped at National Glacier National Park. I think.
Hmm.
I don't know. It was pretty cool. Again, it was like we were moving so quick, we didn't really get to stop and do everything. What we were actually doing is we went out. My brother was coming back to Indiana instead of flying. We went out, did a
Gotcha.
road trip back, but we were trying to hit a certain date too. So we were trying to hit some spots along the way back as much as we could. But
Hmm.
yeah, we didn't get to hit everything. But it was so cool out there. I want to go back.
Yeah, I'd still, yeah, I'd love to go around Washington too. I mean, Washington and Oregon are really two that I'm like, I'd like to turn. It would be really cool to turn each one into like a photo book.
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool. We've been talking about that too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not as into photography as you are, but I love the
Mhm.
idea of I I want to get into photography because I love the idea of the physical prints, and that's what
Yeah,
overwhelms
yeah.
me because I already get overwhelmed with footage, and add photos to that. Like I would love to be able to do something with the, like turn them into something physical. And I like the idea of a
Hmm.
book. Like the books are cool. I think it's so cool to road trip and do something like, or me and Caitlin talked about like any vacation we take from here on. We're just trying to
Yeah.
make a photo book of that vacation. I think it'd be cool.
And see, that's therein lies the problem, right? So anytime we're like, oh, we're going on vacation, it's like you already know we're taking cameras and doing stuff.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you take? So,
Right,
um,
exactly. That's
yeah. So speaking of cameras,
yeah.
do you want to go into some of the new things we've seen that dropped?
Yeah,
So,
let's do it.
do you want to
Yeah.
start? Let's start with the Sigma lenses because I feel like there's probably
Yeah.
less to say on that. So, Sigma
Mhm.
dropped two lenses. If you haven't already seen, people probably have already seen this, which was a there's two, the telephoto and then the wide angle. The telephoto
Mhm.
was a 200 millimeter. I'm trying to remember. It's 200 millimeter f2 prime.
Yes, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, f2 prime. Interesting. I think it's really cool, and it's Sigma Sport, which I don't know if that's. I've never seen that before. Is that a thing? Do you know Sigma
I
Sport?
don't know. I haven't either because I know because that's not in their Artland series,
Yeah, and I never
right?
seen the
Yeah, no. Yeah.
sports sign on. It has a little silver um, S on it, but
Yeah. Hmm.
I thought this looked cool. Let's see. I switch over to. Let's go.
When did
Yeah,
they
there we
drop?
go.
Yeah, okay, so those.
Yeah,
Right.
this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sigma 200 millimeter. I want to go to their website, Sigma Corporation. Now, there we go.
Because did they
This,
drop that for RF and Sony E-mount? I think.
I don't know. Surely they dropped it for more than one, right? L. Oh, I see L mount and E mount, not RF.
Really? Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
There's
I
really
wonder what
not a lot of. I mean, does Sigma have very many RF mount lenses? Do they?
Well, I know those
Could be.
when did they drop those the 17 to 40 and the 12 millimeter? Do you remember?
A couple months ago, I think. I
Yeah,
don't know
say
when it
that.
actually
Yeah.
released, but yeah, that one I'm really excited for. The 17 to 40, I really want. So this looks really cool. I'd love to. This is a lens I would like to rent. I know
Hmm.
I have a. I would not be the person for this. I think it'd be an awesome sports lens, an f2
Yeah, yeah.
prime. I'm sure the autofocus would be great. Kind of has to be, I would think, to
Hmm.
to have an f2 on that. But the other one is the Sigma. This one I was. This is the one I'm actually interested in. Shut up, I got it. the Sigma 12 millimeter. Is it the 1.4? Is that what it is?
It is. Well, yeah, it's 1.4.
1.4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have these tabs up next time ready. But okay, the Contemporary. It's not an art.
But that's a APS-C, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Which
Yeah.
was what I've been looking for my red Komodo X. I don't have any good.
Nice.
I want a good wide, mainly for like content creation or just kind of like a walk
Hmm.
around lens. Actually, I have a shoot tomorrow that I could definitely use this for because my wide angle for a 2-person conversation, it's gonna end up being my Komodo X on the wide, and
Hmm.
I don't have a I have an 1835, which is fine, but like I kind of want some a little bit wider on that crop because this would be closer to a 24 ish, 20 ish,
Yeah.
2020. I don't know the exact math. It'd be like a 20, 24 ish on the KX, which would be awesome for
And
me.
that's not expensive. What is it, like 630 bucks?
I think so. Yeah, it's not bad,
Yeah,
and
that's pretty affordable.
I like the size of it. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
630 bucks. I think the size is really cool for something like on the Komodo X. If you go real small, for me, it's more of like a content creation lens that I would want. Now, I think
Hmm.
other people who are, yeah, that's an RF, too. RFE
Yeah,
infused.
yeah. So I wonder with the new 200 if they just haven't, which is weird. I don't understand why they wouldn't have dropped the RF at the same time, but who knows?
I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Interesting, but I'm excited about this one. I mean, it's a 1.4, and that's really cool on the
Hmm.
because I was originally looking at the Sigma 16 for the red.
No, yeah, I do
Um,
remember that. Yeah.
because I think the widest cine lens I got is 18, and it's fine. I like it, but it's an SLR Magic lens, and it's just very there's characters to that lens where I kind of want something just kind of safe and neutral and affordable. And I think
Hmm.
this is definitely up my alley. This might be one I pick up, but I'm still looking at that 17 to 40 milli.
Uh-huh.
I think that's hard to beat. The 17 to 40 on the Komodo. That's what is that? That's like a I can't remember the math on it. It was like a 20, 25 to 50 or 60 or something like that. I can't remember. Should have done all the math before. But that lens seems way more useful than this to me, but it's bigger.
Hmm.
And I think
Yeah, true. Right.
really cool, especially for us for like some of the content we're planning on doing here on this channel, like meeting up and just meet up at a park, set a nice wide up, and just have a conversation with a really small compact setup that fits in your backpack.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't remember. Jeez, is that coming through on you? Is
Yeah, I
that
heard the audio.
just blowing my ear out? Anyways, yeah, those are two things I just wanted to mention here because I thought those were really cool, and I'm more excited for the 12. I don't know.
Hmm.
Do either one of these excite you? Is this something you might be getting?
Um, not not really. I mean, I love Sigma because I mean, my gosh, I started my first lens I ever bought was the Sigma 18 to 35 art lens. So
1835, the
yeah,
classic. Yeah, that's what I got right now
like
too. That's So I thought about selling my 1835 for the 17 to 40
mm,
because it's in that lens, right? It's in that
yeah,
focal length. But
right.
I'm just real nostalgic and sentimental about that 1835.
Yeah, I
I,
feel
it,
that. That's
I don't even know what it'd be worth now, honestly. Like, I don't know what
hmm,
the 1835 is going for used with the 17 to 40 on the market because that's only $1,000. I mean, that the
yeah.
17 to 40, $1,000. I mean, imagine like a full frame version of that. Imagine a full frame, what is that? Like I said, 24 to 60 or 25 to 60 or something like that. Be
Hmm.
really cool. Do you see these photos look awesome? I'm not seeing this video of this 12. That's
Dude, I
really
feel
cool.
like Sigma's like really stepped up at like as far as yeah, the
They
lenses
have.
go. Like they really have. I always compared them to the Canon lenses, to be honest. I feel like they're
They've always been up there in quality, and you see all these comparisons that are great. This 12
hmm.
millimeter. I don't know what the minimal focus distance is, but some of these photos look like it is pretty
Now the
close.
12 millimeter would be dope for
I
astrophotography.
was just
Yeah.
thinking that as they showed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have to pick
Oh,
this up. Pick this up. Minimum focus distance is 6.8 inches, so that's that's decent for 12.
yeah.
That's pretty
And
cool.
that's oh,
One
that's a
four.
12. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that 200.
So
Go back.
so you're more excited. You're more excited about the 12, but the 17 to 40 is more practical for you. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the 12, it's a 12-1-4, so it is more shallow. It's more wide open than the one
Hmm.
8. I'd like to see them next to each other, but the 12 really gives me the wider end, where a 17 would probably be okay on the KX for me. It'd be my wide, but if I really want wider, I think 12 would be a good sweet spot for me. I have
Hmm.
I have an 11. I forgot about this. I have an what is it? It's a what is it? It's a Tokina 10. I used it, but the autofocus motor broke in it, and it just makes this awful. It's an older lens, Tokina
Hmm.
11. There it is. It's the 11 to 20, 2.8. I think it's it. Maybe it's the. It's not the Cine version. I would like the Cine version, but it's an older. It's one of these. I can't remember. I haven't used it in a minute, but
And that's another thing with
there it is.
you know,
That's the one I
you
got.
mentioning cinema lenses, like so many companies have come out with cinema lenses that are so like a set that's actually really affordable.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cine. It's crazy. Cause I remember back in the day when like there was just Rokinon,
Hmm. Right.
and there was
Yeah.
Rokinon, and then when the Zine lenses came out, like those were Zine lenses were it. Now it's
Yeah.
funny now because I see people talking about those Zine lenses saying they're not that great anymore. And as
Yeah.
far as I understood, it was pretty much just a Cine housed normal Rokinon lens. But
Hmm. That's what I've heard too. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know though. I'm trying to get this closed up here. But I don't know. I the 12 millimeter I want because I've been really liking getting back into. I'm trying to get back to this channel, keeping this stuff going up again, and trying to get more
Hmm.
practical gear. That is, there's that content creation YouTube side of things where I'm trying to have practical gear that doesn't get in my way. It just needs to be okay enough for me to do the job.
Hmm.
So like having a big cine lens on my Komodo, yeah, like I got an FX6 too, but I'm really loving the red. I don't know,
Hmm.
I love to use it. It's a fun camera that inspires me to use it. So I really want to get like a wide lens to use in this kind of setup in this scenario here, or something because this is a tiny office. This is tight. Um, so I need wider on that. But the 11 was fine. The 11 I was able to like use on a gimbal on the Komodo, and it looked great. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Do you use the gimbal a lot anymore? But
Um, I feel like I have lately. I've been using it more than I usually. Like
okay.
probably the
Yeah.
most I've used it. I mean, since I've done weddings. When I did weddings, of
Hmm.
course, I used it. That was like the only time I really used it. But no, I've been using it more. And
Have you? Okay.
I'm not with the red though because of the autofocus. I just don't have a good wide
Yeah.
lens because at 18 to 35,
Right.
that's my widest lens. But that's a long lens. Like it's a pretty long one. It's really long, and then it gets funky on the Komodo when you're trying to put that on a gimbal. It can be done. But then I have like a
Hmm.
24 prime that I just slap on my A7 IV or my FX6 if I'm gonna go gimbal. And it's okay. But the 24,
Hmm.
it's I have the 24 to 70, right? So that's one of my favorite wide ones on my full frame. The 24 side is 2.8, but I have a 24 prime. It's a Viltrox lens. I'm actually really impressed. It's the one I'm using right now. This is it. This is the 24 on the FX6. It's like where is it? It's a 1.8 24 uh 24 millimeter. But this on the Komodo with the Megadep adapter, I don't know if it's all Viltrox lenses, doesn't
Hmm.
communicate well. It'll autofocus will work for a moment, and then it just like disconnects. It just stops, and it's really frustrating because 24 it would be my nice wide small.
Yeah.
I want a compact rig with a small side handle on my Komodo to just kind of run around with. I want it kind of like a small run and gun B-roll rig sometimes where I don't
Hmm.
need all that rigged out. Where I just maybe want to put my phone on it for the monitor, but I don't have a good compact lens, and the Sigma 12 I think would be an awesome one just to keep on, just to, like a lens that lives on the camera to kind of just grab and run
Hmm.
around. I don't know. I kind of like that FPV, not FPV, but kind of like that. If I want to capture something, maybe more for like a memory, whether it's like
Yeah.
some shots of my dog or time lapses, landscape stuff, which is something I want to do more of here too. That's
Hmm.
what I talk about later. I don't know if I talked to you about that. I want to do a separate channel for stuff like that. But
I think we've talked about that.
yeah, I think in a
Like
minute.
the yeah,
I think the
different
Sigma.
areas in Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, especially when I hike up a trek somewhere, like having a small 12 millimeter would be awesome on the Komodo. having a Komodo like red quality. I just love when you can make it small because to me it's like really
Hmm.
cool that the red can be such a small package. But anyways, that's those
I think
lenses.
that's what a lot more people are wanting that, like rather than the freaking big build outs like you see in
Oh my gosh,
Hollywood and stuff like that.
it's funny because I always wanted the big rigs because well, there's reasons
Right.
for it too. Like there's
Yeah, for sure there is.
trying to bring up a brighter screen here. Um, because I had a shoot. Actually, the bruise is kind of healed up. I had a bruise on my arm from filming with a big rig last weekend. I was just
Oh,
filming using this rig all weekend. It was actually the FX6 on a. It was rigged up, and I had like this two handle setup with a big V lock I was digging in my arm. I didn't have an easy rig. I need to get one, but yeah, I bruised up from that. And there's moments like there where I'm
oh
like,
man.
it doesn't need to
Yeah.
be that way. And the red,
Hmm.
I rig up, and it looks cool, but it's just the weight's nice. Some of the attachments are nice, but most of the time I don't need that personally. So I'm finding myself more and more like in the minimal rigs, especially on the red. I'm really liking
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the solo shooting wooden cameras kit. I think is my favorite. I'm gonna do a video here soon because I've purchased and tried multiple rigs on my Komodo, and there's pros and cons to each one. But I think my wooden camera is kind of my favorite. I'm spoiling the video now if anyone watches this and sees what I do because I'm gonna do a video like my favorite rigs. But the wooden camera one's my favorite so far. It's quick, it breaks down, fits in a bag. I can swap between my monitor if I want to go phone mount because I like the phone sometimes cool on the Komodo. Anyways, well, I don't want to. I can rant forever about red right now, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so you had just brought something else up to me. Moving on now.
Hmm.
The Sigma lenses were something that was cool that got dropped. It was actually I hadn't seen lenses that were something that was actually new and exciting lately until Sigma dropped 17 to 40. I was excited about that, and then these two were
Yeah.
unique. So it's like where else are we missing gaps that we need more lenses in? I don't know, but um, you had just told me about something today you were going to talk about today, and it's funny because
Hmm.
right as we jumped on, Caitlin actually sent me a photo of this thing. Do you want to talk about that now?
Yeah, yeah. So Hasselblad came out with their X2D Mark II 100C. Um, that dropped today, and dude, that okay. So it's really weird. So it's the same build, same body, essentially, a little bit of a different color, but it's essentially better than the first version, and it offers a little bit more functionality. But it's like, what was it? Like $700 cheaper?
Okay, so is the X2D? Is it
Yeah, the Mark II. Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull up my notes for this.
Yeah,
So
DJI
yes,
owns
uh,
Hasselblad, right?
do they own
Doesn't
us? Wait, I think do they?
I thought they bought Hasselblad?
They may have, and maybe that's why I heard people talking about like, is their lidar system like the same
Oh,
as the DJI's, but they said there's no correlation with that. So,
yeah, I don't know.
but some cool things about it so that I had written down here is the screen is now an OLED screen with a max peak brightness of 1400 nits, which is pretty cool. I don't think, yeah, the first one, um,
Ooh.
but not only, yeah, right? It's so nice. And one of the other things too, it's like, so not just thinking about Hasselblad, Leica, and Apple, I feel like are the top three companies, like with their product, packaging. It's like it's not just like, oh, you're just opening up something new. It's like a freaking experience.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh
oh, dude,
so is
it's
this it? Is this the same one or is this the Mark One? What am I looking at?
that's the Mark one. Yeah.
Okay, that looks cool. I like to look at this.
I mean, it's essentially it's the same thing, but
So what
or I
is
mean, as the build wise.
what's the difference between the oh no, that's what happened. What's the difference between the Mark Two and the Mark One? What are we getting? What's
So another thing that's new with the Mark II is the inclusion of all the new autofocus systems or functions, especially like I just mentioned the lidar. Um, And I don't know if a lot of, I mean, I assume people watching this probably understand what LiDAR is, but um,
I don't understand
do
how.
you,
What is it? What is it in the
so
camera?
so basically it operates in scenarios where other autofocus methods might fail. So like if it's too dark or not enough texture on a subject that you're shooting, the way it works is actually detecting depth. And so like if you're doing like a long exposure that's like, a minute long or something like that, that's kind of where the LiDAR system steps or the function steps in. So I thought
Ooh,
that was pretty cool because I'm like, well, so you're saying you can basically shoot anywhere. Like it doesn't really matter.
this is awesome.
Right? I mean, I think so. Another thing with the Mark 1 and Mark 2 is the Mark 1 is still good for people that are like shooting things that are static, like, portraits, landscapes, anything else like that. But if you're more kind of like on the go type of person and you're and things that are subjects that are moving, things like that, the Mark II is probably better. And it's cheaper, like I said, which is kind of crazy, and it's still 100 megapixels.
Why is it so? It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's like
What's it
six
missing?
seven hundred dollars cheaper.
What's it
Literally,
missing?
I mean, as far as I could tell, there's more in this than there was the first one,
What's happening?
right?
Aren't they
So
supposed
I'm
to be
I'm
more
like
expensive? So,
I'm wondering if they're just trying to. I don't know. It's interesting.
so is the app new? Is that what I'm looking at here? Is this an app?
I think they've had
Oh,
that, which is interesting. Like, I want a Hasselblad so bad so I could, test that out. But
oh,
yeah,
finally!
yes, yeah, that was another point I was going to talk about. Terabyte internal SSD,
Oh my gosh! Finally, we
dude.
start getting this in cameras.
And that is also why, because I mean, plus this is a medium format, digital medium format camera, so
So,
that's double whammy right there.
so it's probably like a 128 gig in a 7.4 or something. Imagine these are massive
Yeah.
files.
I
Um,
mean, it's like
so
what a terabyte, man.
does it have a card slot or is this it?
I
Oh,
think you can. I
it
think
says
it does.
when
Yeah.
additional storage is needed to see if Express Type B slot stands. Yeah, it's Type B. I love Type B.
Which
Type
is
B.
it like why would you need another like unless you're can you back I don't know if you can like back up what you have on that where you're
Hmm,
shooting. I don't know.
that's a good
So,
question. Like, can you do dual capture on this?
yeah, that would be
Oh man.
dope
Well,
actually.
I wish Caitlin was on here while he's watching. I think that. Gosh, dang it, 73.99.
Yeah,
So
7400. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
so, and that's body only. So with a lens,
Uh-huh.
we're
Oh,
looking at,
dude, their lenses are so expensive
and you have to
themselves.
use them, don't you?
I
Because the
Yeah, yeah,
medium
because
format
they're medium
is like you
format.
to cover the sensor. So,
Hmm.
gosh, I love their design. It looks so cool. It looks like it's just this balance of like this tactical modernism, like this
Yeah.
modern
Hmm.
tactical look. Um, well, me and Caitlin were just talking. We've been talking a lot about getting a medium format camera. Eventually, it's not like we want one. And I was looking
Hmm.
at Hasselblad, but she was looking at one. I think it was the Fuji. You would probably know it was the
Yeah, the Fuji.
GFX. Is it
Yeah.
GFX?
That one's
One,
still that one's really good too.
and
I
it's
think it's the GFX. Was it 100?
there's a 100S. It was the
Mark.
cheaper one,
Yeah,
but it was
100S. Yeah.
it was missing. Maybe
It's,
it's what they did here. So the
I think it's
GFX,
the newest one. Yeah, if I
yeah, the
remember
GFX
correctly.
100S, if I recall correctly, the difference was it was missing a couple video features, and it made it cheaper.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Which I feel like honestly, especially if you're shooting medium format on like the Fuji or the Hasselblad, I feel like you're probably photography first.
yeah,
So,
I don't
yeah.
think you're buying. I wouldn't think so. The first time I'd seen it was a video Philip Bloom did. He shot a film. I can't remember what it was. Philip Bloom did a film, and it was shot in medium format. And when I seen that, it was the first time I was like, "Oh, that's different." It looked really cool.
Hmm.
But Fuji is making the Eterna. You remember that? Did you remember that it was an NAB? NAB?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That looks cool. That's a medium format cinema. It's basically, I think it is one of the GFXs just in a different body.
Different
I don't
body,
know. I
yeah.
hear mixed things about it so far, but this looks awesome.
Dude, yeah. I mean, they just why they gotta be so expensive. I get it, but it's like
What are your
um
lens options with this?
they
Like,
just released I think one new one. It was 35 to 100. Was it 35 to 100? But
so
I can't remember what the conversion like that is on like a full frame.
that's what I was gonna ask because I don't know how that works. Because full frame's this is bigger than full frame, right? So
Hmm.
is it 20 like is it backwards math than like a crop sensor? So it's more like a like is a
So yeah, I
I don't know how that works.
hmm. Yeah, I can't remember. And honestly, that this is part of the trips me up about this kind of stuff is just like okay, well this is on this sensor, that's on this, so that conversion.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never know.
yeah. There needs to be an app that just does it. One thing
But
I like
dude,
about
their
Red,
lenses are so nice.
they look awesome. Yeah, Red has an app that converts everything for you if you're trying to figure out what focal length to get on there.
Oh, that's
These
super
are
nice.
funky looking.
I wish every company. Now, I will say that one thing about like Hasselblad and even Leica is they're super minimal on the back. And granted, yes, they are like more photographers first, but like to not like, you know, I don't have it around me, but like my R5, for instance, is like there's like 1,000 buttons on the back, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But with these two camera, companies, yeah, the backs are just super minimal. Like you got a joystick. I think you might have another button that's super minimal on the back, but
I want to know more about
um
these. I'm a huge fan of whatever this Explorer edition is. That looks really cool.
trying to think. Let's see what else.
Where to buy?
What
So,
other things was
do these
cool?
does Hasselblad hold value like Leica?
I think they do. Yeah. Yep. I think they do.
I
And
heard some people.
honestly, I think. Oh, go ahead.
I just heard some people talking about like Leica cameras are like one of the few cameras that actually hold value, where people will buy them and use
Hmm.
them for a little bit and then sell them and almost get all their money back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there was a guy that I saw that I met at Roberts not too long ago, and he was saying how he bought his Leica M11, M6, something like that, for like a couple $1,000, and it was a film camera. So
That's
yeah,
insane.
Leica and yeah, Hasselblad, they definitely hold their value over time.
I want this.
Yes, so
Is that
bad.
audio coming through?
Like no, no, not not
Oh
not, not
man,
on this one.
you're not getting it.
Um,
Wonder what I gotta do to do that. I wonder if it's coming through in the live. No one's chatty today.
yeah, no kidding.
Where is it at? I think I had.
I will say that the Mark II, are so they, obviously it shoots the raw and then it has the HDR where you can either do it into JPEG or HIF file,
Yeah,
which that those have you can just toggle I think toggle those on and off, but the raw has it does nothing to the raw, so that it shoots them both separately. But it's kind of nice because I mean, like if you're on the go and you're pressed for time and you need to post stuff immediately, the HDR is ready to go and you can post it and right out of camera.
that's so cool.
I would never do that, but I mean,
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me to spend that much and just act. Just,
right? Yeah. Um,
are you getting sound? Hmm.
I am. Yeah, I can.
All
Yeah,
right.
there we go. There we go.
Now it's coming through. All right, learning. I can turn this up.
Last night I really tried to max out the exposure time, and I shot one image with a 4-second
Jeez.
open shutter. And it was impressive that everything except the
Have
things
you
that
watched
I
this yet?
wanted to be blurred was
I
crystal
did.
clear.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
mean, all the lines, all the traffic signs, everything was super crystal sharp.
Seamless integration of the focus
Super
mode
crystal sharp.
enables editing.
I
It
mean,
better
dude,
be.
Hasselblad might be my new
HDR
like
activation.
thing that I'm like, okay, I'm saving up for this. Like, I'm starting a
Yeah.
different savings account and start saving up.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I just like I don't know how the volume works on this, but it's like blaring in my headphones, and it looks like it's low on.
Oh,
So it was. I
Yes,
didn't hear
it's
you. What'd
lower
you
on
say?
my end. Oh, you're good. No, I said Hasselblad is definitely one of those companies now where I'm like opening up a different savings account and starting to save up for it.
For what? Yeah. Well, I mean, if they hold their value, but it sounds like me and you are the same that way. If I were to buy it, I'll probably never sell it, especially my first
Honestly,
one.
yeah, I think Hasselblad's that kind of company where it's like if you're gonna buy this, yeah, you're probably gonna have it for because I mean like what else can they possibly do? I mean it's 100 megapixels already, you got all this HDR stuff, this LiDAR stuff that's in it, like man, like it's
I don't know.
if I mean if I could afford one of those right now, I would definitely I don't know if I mean I would still use my R5 for like video and stuff, but like for photos, oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
This Mark
Well,
II all the way.
so what? How much cheaper is it from the original, the Mark One?
I think it's for
And it's the
I think it's like 800, $800
why? What is?
cheaper.
What are we missing? I don't get it. Is it just video features that maybe it's lagging? I don't know anything about this one. So
Yeah, I don't recall. It's actually kind of funny because I'm definitely more into photography. Like you and I are kind of opposite. I mean, I still know video and stuff, but like
yeah,
we're kind of like, I don't remember. Yeah, I can't remember about
I wonder if it is.
the
I
video
don't know.
features on that one.
I don't even want to look at it because if there's something in here I want, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
We will. I don't know why I
Yeah.
think it's so cool. Little things like that. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, so what kind of batteries do these take?
I don't recall what the batteries are called. I think they're
Is it their own?
um oh yeah, yeah.
Wonder what those cost.
Huh.
Accessories.
Just them by themselves, it's like, oh, okay.
I guess let's see. $100 if that's.
Oh, okay.
That ain't
Yeah,
bad.
that's it. Yeah.
What a weird
That's
design on
not
that
as bad as I
lock
thought.
or whatever. It's interesting. Well, now
Yeah,
we can.
because if I remember correctly, on the bottom of the X2Ds, there's not like a door for it. It's just like you pop it in. If I'm correct,
Oh,
if
so
I
like
remember
the
right.
battery itself is part of the exterior.
Yeah. Hmm.
Interesting.
Which is
Yeah,
kind of, I mean, I think I'd rather have a door just to have that extra protection, but
that is so cool looking. But man,
wait, is that oh
the
wait, oh,
Explorer
that's the first
edition.
one.
I
Okay.
love the it's the Explorer edition.
14,000. Oh,
It's numbered. I wonder
oh,
how many they're making. Limited edition. That's really
man.
cool looking though.
Dude, we gotta start hitting the lottery or something, man. Like, this
That's
is just, ah.
I don't know. I wonder like I heard people use the term there's fun cameras like Leica. Someone called it a fun camera, and I was like,
That's a little expensive to be calling a fun camera.
yeah, like what makes it a fun camera? But then there's also like if it's your business, there's people who operate like in the video world who would never buy a
Yeah.
red because like I don't, it does the job. These are people in different industries too. Like why would I buy a red? Why would I spend that much on a camera when my A6000
Mhm.
makes money and does my job? Or my GH.
Yeah.
Not that these are bad cameras. I'm just saying like some people just don't see the difference in any other camera. They just see a camera's a camera. Like this is a tool for my job. Like like why would I buy a DeWalt tool when I can get whatever the cheap Harbor Freight brand is, the power tools, and
Hmm.
I don't know anything about them. Maybe they're good.
Well, there was when I went to Roberts,
It,
this was maybe like a month or so ago. Um
is that
they
sorry? Is this a
they're good.
$300 camera strap?
No, it is not.
$300. What I'm seeing for a camera
Oh my
strap.
gosh. That thing better be made of like freaking like
$300 freaking dollars.
$300.
Oh, I see why it says Hasselblad on it.
That's why. That's why. Yeah. Dude, freaking honestly, I don't use a camera strap that much. I would never buy that. Like, those capture clips that Peak Design sells?
Is that the little red things that clip onto things? I don't know. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no, no. So this one actually, let's see. Well, hold on. I got it right here.
I can giggle
So
it.
it comes. You can. You have it like right
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
gotta work with bought a few of
and
those.
you can put it on your camera or your backpack strap, and yeah, I love them. I like it. They work very well. I really want to get another one for when I go out to Oregon.
More of those. What are they called?
Yeah, that
Capture.
way. Yeah, capture clips. But yeah, when I went to Roberts 2 times ago, they now I think I may have texted you about this, but they have a Leica boutique type of thing there now.
At
Did I tell you about that?
Roberts?
Yeah.
No. Oh, hey, we
They
got
j-
some Midwood Road. Hey, I'm just not seeing this. How do I get this to come up? Hasselblad? More like Hasselbad, am I right? Banned. Banned. No, I was kidding. No, I don't know. I've not heard anything bad about Hasselblad.
Nope. Never.
What's up, Rhett, by the way? Hey, Rhett. Thanks for the comment. Maybe I should leave it up a
Oh,
little bit.
that's red. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's Rhett. I
okay.
know I did for
Yeah.
some reason he changed his photo there. That's a nice photo. That's a good looking guy. I don't know how long that comment's been there because I have a different window set up. So sorry, Rhett, if I don't know how long ago it doesn't give me a timestamp. But yeah, add to broadcast. How was that? Okay, yeah, just keep bringing it up and lower this comment. I'll leave it up for a minute. Reject all cookies. Yeah, so I was just trying to look up the Fujifilm medium format. I was curious about is GFX, are those is GFX is this the one
Yeah,
I'm
there's one that's like 50 megapixels and then one that's 100.
what's the one with the S in it? It was something S. Wasn't it was
I
it
think
Fuji?
that's the 100. That's the new 100, I think.
Why
Yeah,
is it not showing up here on their website?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I thought I just saw it.
Did you?
Like
Is
if you
it
go back.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Man, this does not look like a nice it is not like a good looking camera now after looking at the Hasselblad. Like Hasselblad
You're
design's pretty
right.
cool. I didn't realize how cool the Hasselblads look. I mean that's cool too, but the price difference isn't
Oh,
drastically
it
different,
is.
right?
Absolutely.
Like we were looking at this one. I can't remember what was this one.
Wait, I don't remember. Is this the Oh, no, it's 102 megapixels. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
102, right? It's like what's up with that extra?
102. Just in case someone else had
Oh.
100 comparable. And then it
Right.
does it can do the pixel shift combiner. It's a software. I wonder if it does an in camera. I don't know. Up to 400 megapixels. Cover a
I
wall.
almost did a shoot with this one, which I think a coworker and I still plan on doing that, but renting it from Roberts and uh, testing it out. I'd still like to shoot with something like that.
Rhett says, just here for the jokes and the fungus. Fungies? Is that what it is?
That's
Am I
amazing.
saying that right? The fungus? Fungises? Well, we're glad to have you, Rhett. We were just talking about the new Sigma lenses released earlier, and James has got me on this medium camera format.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
Hasselblad.
it's just
This is probably where's the buy? Yeah, they're hiding the price. Where's the buy?
exactly.
How much is how much? I don't remember what this was.
I think this one
Where do I buy?
is it around 6,000.
It's a GFX, whatever.
I could be wrong.
GFX. I think you're right. GFX 100 S2. Oh, there's a sale. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
6,000, okay.
because it's this one, and I remember we were looking at these two. The only difference was this was missing like this does Timba.
Oh,
I think it's Timba out, and it's 4K 60. I think it was literally the only difference was this actually had a newer sensor, the cheaper one. But if I recall, it was just video features it was missing.
But you said Caitlin was looking into this one, right?
Yeah, this is the one she was looking at. Man, they sold out or something. Request assistance temporarily.
Temporarily out of stock. Okay, now here's the thing. So Fuji is known for this. I feel like so like their The Fuji oh shoot, what am I thinking of? Um, the Mark Five, the Mark Six that just came out not too long ago. Yeah, my brain. Anyways, that one for like 2 years. I pre-ordered mine and I actually canceled it after like 6 months or so, because I'm like I was getting nowhere, and that's when I decided to buy my R5. But I still want that Fuji. What man? That's gonna make me mad. I need to look it up. My brain is not a.
Fuji.
Let's
I don't know. I
see,
can't keep track of
Fuji.
them. I mean, I don't know
Dude, they're so
why
like
can't they call it
there's
the
just
Fuji 2?
letters, numbers, like.
Rhett says, why did it come up on that side? I want, can I move this? Yeah, I want you to come up right there. He said, fun
Yeah, the
guys.
X100.
It's a joke. I get it now. I'm here for the jokes and the fun guys. I get it
I
now.
love that.
That makes sense. Rhett just got a, I say just, he's had it for a minute now, an A7 IV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember what lens you got. What lenses did you get with that, Rhett? Did you figure out what the camera was? Sorry, James.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's the X100 Mark 6. Yeah.
Gosh, numbers and then Roman
Exactly,
numerals.
dude.
And
It's just like they
so
can't.
it's the
Oh,
Fuji
so
X100. Was this the one? What's the Roman? Oh, apparently I've looked it up before, and maybe not. Is that it there? Oh, I don't have the screen shared. This is the one we looked at a while back, isn't it? Me and you.
yes, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you almost had
'Cause
me convinced on this one. I was like,
yeah,
yes.
because I really want that black and silver, but dude, it was just like, and I don't know if you can just order it now and it just ships or not, or if it's like still temporarily out of stock. I'm just like, God dang it.
This is full frame too, right?
Shoot, I'm trying to remember. Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, they freaking raised the price. Dang it.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't remember what it was. I mean, that's.
I think it was kind of close to right at 1600 if I'm not mistaken. Um but yeah, that's the thing with Fuji, I think, where they only make like a certain amount and then yeah, like at a time it's, and then which
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
yeah.
That's stupid. That's
Yeah.
cutting
And then people are
edge.
waiting. I just saw on a Fuji film group that I'm in, someone just said they just got it after 2 years.
Did you pre-order this and you were waiting?
Yeah, I waited for 6 months and I just was not getting anywhere. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cancel it and get the R5. Which really, I mean, the R5 is more of a Swiss Army knife, anyways. But
Yeah, I could definitely do a bit more than this. The battery looks. I like the old. I like how it looks like the old school camera. I would like
yeah, yep.
a photo camera like this, just to dabble more in photography.
Yeah, and also this is another thing where it's just like super minimal.
On a serious note, I don't understand how stills cameras can get better from a scientific perspective. The quality is just unreal. Even if digital feels sterile at this point, what a time to live. That is
Literally.
true.
That
Maybe
is
one day the
1000%.
photos will look better than real life, and then this will no longer be real life, and then we create
Right.
the metaverse
Yeah.
of photography and worlds where maybe that's where AI is going. It's going to that will become real life. It'll look better than real life, and that's where we'll need to be. And this will be fake. This will be
Which
Unreal
actually speaking of medium format, this is one that I'm taking with me, my Mamiya RB67.
Forgetting that thing is. Hold it up. Let me see if I can full screen you.
Dude, this thing is
There we
like
go.
huge.
Yeah. I think it
Like,
looks so cool. So I want to say that I keep forgetting that's medium format. Can I see the top of it? The top
yeah.
down screen? It reminds me of the Komodo so much.
Yeah, it's like
It's so cool. Wish they had like a sun hood for the Komodo. So does it tilt at all? That top viewfinder, does it tilt toward your face or is it just straight down?
yeah, just straight down. Yeah.
That's one thing I wish they would add to the Komodo is if it just raised, if the screen just tilted toward you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like if it just
But
raised up toward you.
It's so freaking heavy though. Like I can barely like I don't want to one hand it, but it's just massive.
I want to get a photo of the thing next to the Komodo because they just look very similar.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's true. Yeah, the boxy style. Yeah, the yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And I only have yeah, I've shot with this some, but man, I should have brought the other one now. Oh well. But yeah, this one I'm definitely taking with me to I'm taking that and my AE1 and my R5 and that's it. Now, I want to take my Fuji numbers, letters. Yeah, the panoramic one.
Oh yes, I forgot you got that
Dude.
thing. We gotta go mess with
Oh,
that. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah,
yes.
because we started a couple videos on these, writing a couple videos on these things and going out and
Hmm.
shooting something. We got to do that. We're gonna do that before the season changes. Rhett
Yeah.
says he got the 24 to 70 Sigma. Is that the Mark II? Yeah, can't beat that. Cannot beat
Hmm.
that.
Sigma's so good.
It
It's
is.
so
Especially that
freaking
24 to
good.
70. Like it's really hard to beat that. If you had to pick one lens, that 24 to 70 is great. Um, I still gotta get my computer set up. I gotta finish downloading my. I'm realizing I don't have my plugins for like I have like a de-esser, declicker. I had like all this stuff on here. It's not in right. So right now, I probably don't sound as. I mean, I don't know how I sound to you, but I don't know how it's going out. If it sounds okay, it sounds okay. But I don't have any kind of plugin that you compress. I have EQ and a compressor on it, but I don't have any of my cleanup plugins in here. It's annoying me. Anyways, that was random. But what was there? There was one more camera I wanted to look at that it's not new. It was a Fuji. Was it Fuji or no? It's Panasonic, right? Was it Panasonic released that one we were looking at?
Yeah, wasn't the are you talking about the one that's like in the form factor of like that 100 Mark
Yeah,
6?
yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was that?
Mm, I don't remember the time. I don't remember
It
the
was
name of it.
very S9, the S9. That's it.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
That was something I thought. I don't know if the price went up on that or not either. But the S9, I don't know if you've seen this. If Rhett, you're still here, it was something I thought that would get me into photography. I thought it might be something I'd want. I like the
Hmm.
green. It just seemed like I don't get it. Why'd they mark out edit? Because it's filters. They have the pre-made filters that look cool. But I've seen some footage
That's
from
what I
this,
wonder. Yeah.
and I like the idea of the app and stuff. Like that. Okay, it's like this is what I call a fun camera, even though it is
Hmm.
still what 1,000. What was it? Like I want this. Like this would be fun. I mean, to have something like that on you is that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think this one in the Mark 6 of Fuji was about the same price point, I think.
1,200. See, I'd probably grab this
Oh,
one
that's
day.
cheaper than the Fuji. Gee
Yeah.
whiz.
Well,
By like $500.
yeah. I really want this now. That's without a lens. 18 to 44. I don't know. I don't like that lens, right? What is that? Would you want that lens? I wouldn't want that lens. This is full frame.
I guess yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Is that the lens? No, that's a 24. I want that lens. 24 to 20 to 60. I don't want this body only. Sold out.
Of course.
But yeah, this was something I wanted to see, and I like their like vintage. Like these are so cool, and you can mess with it and create your own look and save it in the camera. I think that's
Hmm.
pretty neat. I thought I seen some people using this as like their main content creation for like social. Like I would love to have this on set for BTS for photos. I just think that'd be cool. Something other than my phone, something like that.
Hmm.
18 to
I
40.
know, that's what yeah.
I
It
wouldn't.
sucks because like so many people like I know you and I have talked about this, Austin, where it's like, you know, like and that's part of what was stopping me making a YouTube channel where it's like, okay, I got the knowledge, I got the time for sure, I have the gear, but it's just me thinking like, okay, this doesn't have to be like an insane setup, like I just need to
Mhm.
freaking record, put it out.
That's it.
Like,
And we
um,
should do it. We should do a video talking about this too. Rhett would probably be Rhett. If you're still on here, that'd be a good one. I'd love to have you on too, especially him being on
mhm.
YouTube. Starting like how to I don't remember how we were wording it. It's like it's about the content, and sometimes you get so obsessed with the process, just being in the filmmaking world and what we do as like creators, artists, whatever you want to call yourself. Like you get so caught up in the process and it has to be perfect. When it is, we just want to make content. Like
Yeah.
like we went live today. It's taking me a while. Like yeah, I'm not ready to go live, but let's just do it. I'm just gonna go because I was still setting everything up, and like I said, my plugins aren't even installed. But it's like we'll get there. We're gonna get something out there. It's still gonna
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
the same value that it would have whether I had the plugin or not. But here we
Mm-hmm.
are. But yeah, it's easy to get hung up on that. Yeah, I can't make another YouTube video until I buy a Hasselblad. I gotta wait.
Yes.
That's really cool. Yeah,
I think
what is that?
I think we I think we were going to talk about kind of switching gears a little bit from that. The anti-gravity like company from was it? It's from Insta360, right?
Oh yes. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
look it up because
drone.
I don't know anything about it. I seen
Yeah, I
it.
got a couple notes on this a little
Cool.
bit, but
Go ahead and talk if you want because I don't know
yeah,
anything.
well, I guess the only thing I have is like it's 8K and it's only like 100, like 249 grams, so it's like that's right under the limit of you having to register it, right?
I believe so. 249.
Yeah, yeah, because I think it's 250
Yeah,
grams
you
if I'm
took
not
zero.
mistaken.
Whoa. I didn't
But that's
actually.
crazy because I'm like, okay, now they're stepping into, you know, um,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
cool about this too? Wow, that looks awesome. What's cool about it
right.
is I think it's smart to go. They're dropping this at a good time right now for them with no
Absolutely.
with what's going on there. I don't know the new DJI cameras here not being sold, and then most people have a DJI camera or
Mm-hmm.
DJI drone who probably wouldn't buy another brand because why would you? But this is a 360 camera, so it's
Yeah,
different. Like this would go alongside your DJI drones, so I would buy one even if I mean I don't know. This is not this is so cool, but this is not for
it
me.
is. Yeah, it's so.
Depending on the price, you know, like I say it's not for me, and I'm like, wait, well, how much? I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know how much it is
whoa,
or going to be. Yeah, I'm not sure about that part.
immersive.
But yeah, it
Yeah,
looks so cool. Like Insta360 itself has like really come up in the world.
yeah, yeah. This is
But
awesome. Okay,
also along with that is, their new Insta360 Go Ultra thing where they're stepping into, you know, well, I mean, I guess they kind of already had been stepping into GoPro's territory, but you know.
yeah. I don't know what GoPro's been up to. You know where you
Yeah.
at, GoPro?
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah, this okay. So the more I think about this, if this thing, I don't know what this is. How much? I don't know how much it is. They don't have a price out, do they?
I don't know, because yeah, I mean, it was just dropped what, last week,
Well, depending on the
I
price,
think.
it looks like it might be. I mean, who knows anymore? You can never guess right now with the way things are. What the how it advantages the drone like it does like the selfie sticks.
Like the selfie sticks, yeah,
So
which is
why
really
I
freaking
like
cool.
these? Why I would want one of these is, um, I want one for like vacations, family memories, to go to new
Yeah,
locations, to remember a moment. And because that's what I'll do right now with my Mavic Air. I'll take it up, like if we go anywhere cool and I want to remember it. I don't really, it's not like the highest quality where I'll post it. I'll just go up and do like a sphere photo just to go back and
yeah.
remember that everything was going on that moment where we were. And I think it's really cool. So I think that
hmm
I would use this. I just don't know if I would buy it, if that makes
Yeah, and
sense.
that's the thing with drones right now, though, too. It's like there's so, and obviously this one's, right under that limit, but the there's just so many like rules and regulations now. It's like, and I don't know if that's part of the reason that DJI is having issues like in America and stuff like that or not,
I
but
don't know.
um,
There's a number of things. It's,
hmm
yeah, this is, well, yeah, this is cool. The more I'm looking at it.
it
Is that
is,
first
yeah.
of all, this shot of him going around the the balloon is that even legal? Can
I
you?
know the outer balloons,
I don't
yes.
think you can do that. Well, maybe if it's the under the. So if it's priced around like the Mavic Mini, which I think was like what 500 to 700 ish
I
somewhere
think
there,
so, yeah.
I think that would be a good spot for that. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
into everything on it, but yeah,
Even to have it in your backpack all the time, because I mean, it's so small. I doubt it takes very
I
much
yeah,
room. Well,
it's
the
tiny.
goggles, though, that's another thing.
Do you need? You don't need them though, do you? Do you need those?
I thought you did, yeah.
I guess you do. That is interesting because it doesn't have a screen if you're looking at 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird, huh? Well, yeah, it's probably more than with that included. Oh, and then it's got a
Yeah,
screen on
that's
the
right. I forgot about the
outside
goggles.
for
Yeah.
someone that's
So,
wicked looking. So I was gonna say I'd pay $500, no problem. I'll buy that right now, $500.
mm-hmm.
But I bet it's closer to like 8, 7, 8 with the goggles and
With the goggles, yeah, probably.
I bet
Yeah.
if you need, I mean, you probably need
Not a
them, right? 'Cause I
thousand.
don't see it at all without it.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. So yeah, uh,
And I feel like with Insta 360 though, it's like you're never obviously this stuff is probably never going to be an actual like super serious stuff, right? It's just kind of like I don't know. Like if you're vlogging or if you're, just want to
yeah.
capture
Well, I
something
don't
really
know.
quick like we
I think a
said.
cool like event coverage, sports events. See a lot
Yes,
of
yeah.
that.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Motocross. I could see it in some other like contact sports. Would be cool. Like it's just like in
Mhm.
between the commercial breaks and stuff. I don't know. It could be cool. Um, Rhett says, bro, I have the knowledge and the gear, but the
Yeah.
time is so yes, like getting that set up and yeah,
Yeah, you've run into that quite
I,
quite a lot,
every day,
Lawson.
every day around that. Like it's just yeah. I'm still trying to get something set up here. This is why we started in the lives because it was something we could just pop up and do.
Mhm.
It was it's I don't want to say easy content, but there's less
Yeah.
thought into it. Set up, go. And it's cool being able to interact with people. And
Yeah.
Rhett's down to come on with us and talk about
Yeah, yeah.
that. That's something we probably do that soon.
Yeah, I'd for
All
sure be
right.
down.
Is there anything
Especially someone
else?
that's just coming into YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. I think us three we should all get coffee or something and talk about the YouTube world, the YouTubes.
Mhm.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to touch base on here, or
Um, okay, so the only other thing I was gonna kind of talk about with that Insta 360 Go that they just dropped, they have like this like little ring that you can, but you can attach the smaller portion of the Insta 360 Go to like your shirt, right? And then you have a ring, and then you can like hit stop record or whatever. But it kind of reminded me of and I think that's mainly for like so that way you're just capturing everything, obviously, right? Because it's NC 360. But like it reminded me of that app that Casey Neistat made years ago.
I don't recall
And it was
those.
something very similar to that. What was it called? I want to say Bing, but it's not Bing. That's a freaking search engine. It was very similar, I think, to Bing though, if I remember correctly. But anyways,
Welcome to the
um
world.
but that's kind of what reminded me of that. And then, but it was very short lived, where it's just like you attach something to your chest, and then you're not looking at anything, and it's just capturing everything. So you're not looking through a
Oh, I see.
screen. Yeah. So you're just capturing everything. But then I think he sold that app for like $25 million to CNN, I think.
What? Hey, man. Weird.
Yeah, I was like,
Hmm.
okay, that's interesting, but all right.
That's amazing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to like build the frame, especially like one take stuff that you try to do, especially in
Hmm.
action. What-
And there's all
It's
your
so
fucking
cool looking though.
And it's like
Oh,
so it flies like an FPV drone essentially, right?
kind of
I
looks like
guess.
it.
Yeah. Which I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about FPV drones here. Well,
No, not
here
really.
recently,
DJI's not
yeah.
releasing any new ones. Well, that's really cool. Now I kind of want one after seeing what you can do with it. Filming all of our. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I hit the wrong screen. You're gone. I meant to have you. Yeah, sorry, you've been off. Um, but yeah, it'd be cool to film cornfields around here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be really excited to talk about the Oregon photo trip and like all the content that I get out there for when I come back. I'm like excited about it and nervous about it at the same time because obviously I'm the only one that knows anything about photo video when I'm with my aunt and uncle. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh
I
dear, like,
I'd say don't stress yourself out with it. Make sure to have fun because it's
mhm.
if you're. I always what I have to do now is to tell myself, am I going for an am I go? This is like even just going to the park with the dog. Like,
Oh, sure.
am I going to experience the walk with the dog, or am I going for content and I'm just happy to walk my dog while I'm trying to create something?
Right.
I need
Yeah.
to make an exception on which is which and not try to do both because if I try to do both, I get stressed out. I'm like, well, I'm not enjoying time with the dog or I'm not enjoying the moment or whatever trip it is, or am I
Hmm.
here to make content? And if it's
Yeah.
like sometimes you gotta separate those in like two different trips on that.
That's
But
fair. Yeah.
trying to go light and less is
That's
more.
my thing. Yeah. I'm like,
Less is more.
exactly. So I'm like trying to dwindle things down to what I'm actually going to take to save my back.
Yeah, like I just went. Well, if anybody's here, I don't know how many people we have live, but I'm about to drop a new series here called Van Rants. And I just finished the
So
first
excited for
episode.
that.
And we'll see if it's something that picks up at all or not, or see if it's something I enjoy. I'm having fun with it now. But I went and shot the intro, and I was getting stressed like what lenses and stuff to take, and I was like, I was gonna take one or two lenses, like that's it, one or two,
Mhm.
and that forced creativity is like a necessary thing I found. If you have too
Mhm.
much, it's overwhelming. And I don't even know what to use, and you always end up using like one or two things anyway, and then you just have all
Yeah.
this unnecessary stress. There is always the shoulda, woulda, coulda, always.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
part of it, and accept that. Make a decision, and just create with what you got. And even if it's just what you took, create with what you took, not with what you got, because you might have more stuff.
Yeah.
It's just you start figuring
Yeah,
out what you use or
that's
not.
and I think that's why a lot of I don't want to say a lot, but some camera companies they have fixed lenses on their cameras, now that you can buy, and it's like to force that creativity. And you're like, oh, you don't have a zoom lens. Oh, what are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah,
how are you gonna get the shot? Like stuff like that. I mean, I think I watched this was an old interview, but Matthew McConaughey was basically like saying is like too many options is gonna make a fool out of us all, and I'm like, yeah, that's true.
it is. Yeah, it's. I get it's decision fatigue. Like I get that
That's it.
all the
It's
time.
like I kid you not. So my friend Kevin Clements
Yeah,
that I
Kevin.
talked about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just I was on my work trip last week and he FaceTimed me. He was like, "Hey, I just got back into photography after a couple years and um he did a senior photo shoot and he was basically asking me about like different things and like skin tones and like editing and whatnot. And so he's actually getting back into it. So it's like he's like, "Well, what do you recommend?" I'm like, there's so much. Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
What
tough
like what do you?
question to answer.
There's a lot. Maybe we'll get
Yeah.
him on here. I'd love to have him on here. We can talk about.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, I think he has the Sony A7S2,
okay.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's had that for, I mean,
That's
it's
a
been
minute.
out for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's thinking about either upgrading to, is it the 4 that just came out not too long
There's
ago?
not an S4,
No, not S4.
but there's the S3.
Maybe that's it.
The S3 is still the newest one. We don't got an S4
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, not that I know of. Right? Am I right on that? Am I crazy? I feel like there's only the A7S3. A7S.
I thought he said 4 of something, but it was Sony.
A7 IV. Yeah, there's only
That's what it is.
yeah,
That's
the
what it is.
A7
Yeah.
IV.
Yeah.
Especially I mean that's a really good hybrid on that.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's what he's kind of because he said either that or the R5 Mark II, and I was like, oof.
The R5 Mark II,
Mm-hmm.
not the 3.
There's only Mark II.
Let's say that's an interesting one to look at. I don't know what that's going for. These the R. We're talking about getting the R5 now. I don't remember 4 or 5. One of them.
Or well, so there's only an R5 and an R5 Mark II.
Oh, you said
And then
R5
there's
Mark II.
yeah, R5 Mark II. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or
I thought you meant
Canon. I'm sorry.
oh Canon.
Yeah, Canon. Yeah, I
Oh,
should have said
okay. I was like I was confused. Okay, I
that.
thought you meant like the A7R2. I was like,
Oh no. Yeah,
that's
no, that was
that's
my
an odd old one to look at. Like, but okay.
bad. Right.
Um,
Oh.
but yeah, that's cool. I'd love to talk to Kevin again. Kevin, if you see this, hey, I want to talk to you again. We need to hang out.
Yeah.
We need to get coffee. Yeah, I want to do something where we meet up and talk about like photo stuff too, and especially rumor has it. Don't know if this is when this is happening, or I don't know. Do we know if this is fact? The collab feature here on YouTube.
Yes. I've been hearing it's supposed to roll out around October, November
Oh my
timeframe.
gosh, it'd be perfect. So if that happens, like
Yeah.
me and you are gonna be doing a lot of collabs. So we're gonna be
Yeah.
experimenting with that and seeing how that
So
works.
excited for
And
that.
yeah, I'm stoked for that. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of collab on that. But I'm really interested in getting into the photography side of things too, and starting to dabble in that and learn a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like grab my 7-4, grab some photos. I am also like trying to use my Red more as a photo camera, and I'm listening to
Oh,
all those
right.
instances. And
'Cause-
because in the Red app, you pull out these high,
Yes.
the TIFF. I think they're TIFF files, like raw TIFF.
Two files,
but,
yeah.
yeah, they're really good. They're really high quality. I mean, every frame I pull from that Red is like a really, really nice photo.
Oh man, that's so
it's
nice.
amazing. But yeah.
And the editing process with the Red is so nice.
Oh, it's by far the easiest camera I've worked with to get a nice image from log to a nice image. Is the easiest camera I've ever messed with. Not that I have a huge extensive background in every camera, but it's hard to screw that image up. It really is. But yeah, I think that's it for now for tonight.
I think so. Yeah.
So a successful live, hopefully. Maybe we'll stop this and realize that we weren't live. No, we got Rhett to prove us that we were live.
That's true.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll the outro screen. Unless there's anything else you want to say.
Nope, that's it.
Yep. We'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.